friends, this is Barbie Daly with Rural Life in the Valley. Today we are going to do the challenge hashtag Tin Can Designs by Perfectly Imperfect Crafts by Gina. And we are going to decorate a tin can and make a wall pocket. Here I'm showing you the items that I'm using: the tin can, the Mod Podge, and the chalk paint. So I have covered it with Mod Podge to give it a nice base, and then I will be using the white chalk paint by Waverly. So I'm going to give it 2 coats. I will show you here. Here's 1 coat on one side, and then the other side I have already put 2 coats in. Now I'm going to Mod Podge this image from a napkin, and I am giving this tin can wall pocket to my daughter. She has a beautiful golden retriever named Duke, and he looks just like this. So I've shown you that I separated the bottom from the top. I'm just going to use the top part of the napkin. I've cut around it to fit the can. And then I'm going to Mod Podge it on. Now I want to apologize. I did have some film of me Mod Podging, but for some reason I did not show it. It was off the screen, and so now here I've done the back, so I have just a little bit where I'm showing you how I'm just trying to match it up. Not actually match it up. When you Mod Podge over things, it just blends in very easily, but I just needed to pick the right size. So that's what I'm doing, is looking to finish the sections that I have not covered. And there's just a little bit of footage where I show you that I'm brushing the Mod Podge on, and I do apologize for that, but I had already done it when I went to review the footage, and somehow I had held the can and the Mod Podging too close to me, and it wasn't even in the camera's view. But I'm sure you have seen plenty of Mod Podging, and you can see other channels to see how it's done. Maybe on another time I can do it again for you. But this napkin was so pretty. It had the picture of the dog and then the leaves, and so I just put that on the back. So there's the front of it, and I'm filling in again, trying to just fill in some spots that still shows the paint, which would be okay. I don't really have to cover the whole can. Sometimes it's good to leave it out. I could have distressed it. I just chose not to, since this is for my daughter and I just wanted it to be kind of basic. You can see I'm trimming the paper, and it's off camera. So there's the spot where I'm actually putting a little piece on and gluing it on, and you can see how well it just blends in. It can just go right over whatever you've had. And on this can, the ridges do show, and that's okay, because that just gives it more of a rustic look. I'm putting some Mod Podge on the inside of the can so I can fold the napkin over and secure it. And after I've finished putting the napkin on, then I will give another coat of Mod Podge to protect it. You can do 1 or 2. You want to make sure that all the paint and Mod Podge layers are dried before you put another layer on. I use a hair dryer to speed it up, and you can do that. For my final Mod Podge coat, I will wait a while. Now here I have used a leather cord. It's a string. I'll show you here in a moment. It was my granddaughter was cleaning out some craft supplies, and she gave this little spool of leather cord to me. So I cut 3 strips and braided it. And then I glued it around the top, and I made a loop in the back to hold it, like if you wanted to put it on the wall. I have made a strap before, but because it's round, it doesn't fit on the wall very well. And here I'm just showing you pictures of it hanging on the wall by itself, and then I will put it in a little display here in just a moment. You'll see. Well, that happens to be a painting by my grandmother. She painted well into her 80s. She was quite crafty herself, so I like to think I got some of that from her, although I'm not an oil painting artist. Crafting is more my thing, I think. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever in the world you are. And I just want to thank Gina again for hosting this collaboration or this challenge. And it's a lot of fun. We hope you'll join too. Bye-bye.